given the term and condition. So data lifecycle management is the managing of related audit data and how to you can save your data, how to you this data, how to you delete, and how to you can recover, and base of data, and how to you can set up policy. So Microsoft data policy is like as you manage the data access and SQL data policy and central location where you want to save the data. And unified catalog means like a such type of catalog where you can find the your current data access your organization with the searchable inventory of data asset and metadata. Okay. And coming to next data, sorry, data security. So data security is it's a major part of Microsoft Purview portal. So Microsoft Purview portal is means if you have a data, so company is just saying like as how to secure my data. Okay. So need to some of terms, some of policies, and some of condition, so you can secure your company data. So Microsoft Purview is a portal. It's provide for the how to you can secure data. So first one is a DLP. You know, like is a DLP, data loss prevention. So data loss prevention is a protect sensitive content or sensitive data as it is used and shared throughout your organization. Means within your organization, if you are sharing data outside. Okay, suppose this is your organization and Microsoft, sorry, this is your organization. If you want to share your data like is outside, okay, so by the DLP, so DLP is managing and monitoring your data. Okay, so data loss prevention is used and shared throughout your organization, cloud, on premises, and on devices. And the second one is a data security posture management, like you know, like DSPM. So it's saying like data security posture management. Okay. So generally the data security posture management, like the DSPM gets inside. Inside means in deep and recommendation for protecting sensitive data. Sensitive data like the some of terms and condition maybe like as a mailbox or some like a pan card or credit card, some type of sensitive data, improving data security posture. So like how to set your environment to secure, so no anyone try to track and no anyone try to gain your data without your security posture, without any approval, without any permission, and identify top risk using security copilot. So now is Microsoft is enable and open new tab, copilot security, so where you can find some other of services related of security. So coming for next is a data security investigation. So if suppose if any data is breach or something is happening, so how do you can analyze and how to mitigate of risk and response to data security incident. So this point, this tab is helping to you. Okay. So DPCI for AI. So now is Microsoft is introduced a DPCI AP, means it just introduced DSPM. data security posture management for AI. So means using the AI, uh, how to you can secure organization AI data and active means like using the AI. So how can you can improve the posture? Okay. And next is a knowledge center. Knowledge center is where you can find the learning materials such as documentation, blogs, videos, and tutorials. And other one is a user centers. So user centers means you can uh, get insight into how your Microsoft Purview solution are used, review, report, track, uses, patterns, manage features. Okay, so starting for point one, first time starting number one, audits. Okay, so coming for audit, why we am coming for audit? Audit is an important part in the portal. So why we are using audit? Where we need to audit record. So I'm just first explain why we are using audits. So audit is basically tracking the any activity. Activity means like activity is a type of different type. Like as a first one is a admin activity. Second is a user. Okay, and third one is a if anyone means like no in the admin not in a user. If any third party, third one is a try to trap your data. Okay, means any unknown person trap or trace your data. Okay, so we are using Microsoft Purview, Microsoft Purview portal in audits. So first you need to click here solutions. So in solution you can see as a first is point is audits. Okay, so audit is basically you can say like just searching of data, and audit is you can do some other way. This one is means audit logs if you're talking about. So maybe log you can find a different of portals. So audit log is basically user activity, admin activities, but you can tracking for different of way. Different of way means you can use the intra intra portal, intra ID, admin portal. Okay, and second one is you can and PowerShell scripts. By PowerShell script you can run the command and you can find the trace report. And third one is by the MS Purview portal. Okay, so I'm just before going to the admin logs. So first we just show to the in the fastly, and I'm just go to the intra.microsoft.com, the portal intra.microsoft.com. Intro.microsoft.com is we actually previously saying like the Azure AD, but now it's moved to Intra. admin center. So suppose I want to your logs. So suppose your name is Asif. I want to the Asif signing logs or audit logs. Logs may be different. Not you can say like as audits. So means what exactly you want to check. Means like you want to user activity, and user activity means say you can say sign in logs. And second is user account audits logs. So in here I'm just open one user. So if you see like asif.sec@gmail.com, so its user is like as a guest, means it's not is in within our organization. In the my organization, I want to check my member, so I want to check in asif.sec. So asif.sec, if someone is saying uh, suppose I'm receiving one ticket or somewhere is by the email notification and someone is saying you Asif is unable to log in. So as I'm admin, so what is the first my approach? Where exactly we go and where we can check the logs. So first we need to check in the signing logs. Okay. So signing logs is identify the you can see like as a date of range, last 1 month, last 7 days, last 24 hours, or you can set the custom time. So I'm just set last 1 month. Maybe I can find the last 1 month logs. Okay, because I think last time we were logging this account osip.sec. So I'm just selected here the last 1 month, and you can set the time, local, and UTC. Okay, universal time, something like saying UTC. Maybe you can check. I'm not sure, but user content this is okay, and some of add feature you can like is if you have a request ID by the request ID or username, a application status, signing error code something. So different types of you can add filter, and with a filter you can find the data. So you can see like the status. So what exactly our scope and what exactly we are checking the user account. So first we just see the status. So status like showing the success, some is a fail, some is interrupted, some is interrupted. Okay. So I want to check this fail. Why it's fail? Why user not succeed showing? Stated you can say like it's fail, and I'm just take the one by one and when happen time as per user discuss. So user saying like is a 20 of July 2026 and approximate 8 a.m. something. So I'm just checking authentication part is a single signing authenticate. Agent type is not as a agentic. Status failure, continuous error evaluation this one, and this signing error is this one. And also you can check by this error by Google. What exactly means of error? Signing error code this one. Microsoft Entra, Microsoft means is a flow token expire. Okay, or multi-factor authentication MFA is a failure. Very simply, you can just right click and check. But if you not want to go to the another tab, so you can also find like the failure reason. Authentication failed due to the flow token expire. So additional detail expectation authentication code refresh token and session expire. Uh, एक second. So you can see right authentication failed due to flow token expire, and additional detail expected authentication code refresh token or something like that you can detail you can find expire over time and revoke that user and admin to have bit request new login from user. Means when user just logging and just asking for the MFA like the multi-factor authentication, MFA is means you not put the same time period or you just decline, so it's showing like as a failure, so you're not able to log in. So by the investigation, you need to check this way and you can find all relevant details. And I'm just moving for checking the location. So you can check the here, you can location. Okay. And device info, I want to check the device, so you can find the browser, operating system, and authentication. If any conditional access policy, like we have created multiple conditional access policy. So if any conditional access policy not meet the condition, so it's showing like as a fail, or if match, like so as a succeed, like this way if you go to the condition access. But is not any match because it's failed, so it's not means go to environment, so it's not showing any report here, so you cannot see any report here. So like clearly you can authenticate, like means Microsoft authentication is not authenticate. So you can say this is also logs, user account logs. So in the Microsoft Entra Admin Center portal, you can find the user account last 1 month logs. But you can extend this log. Maybe you can 3 month, or maybe I think 3 or 6 month. But you need to purchase some of services of Microsoft. Okay. So Microsoft is if you using Azure, some services like like storage or some other name, I'm not sure, but you can extend your services. So like you can see, right, 1 month, so you can extend. This one is maybe 3 month. Maybe you can need to check. Okay. Okay. So 1 minute. It's not my move my cursor. Okay. So Intra AD default users signing logs here can be extend this. Okay, so you can extend Microsoft Entra ID signings logs retention beyond the default time. It means like the 30 days by default, 7 for 30 days for, and also means default limit is 7 days for free. And if you extend like this 30 days for P1 and P2 license, means Intra P1 and P2 license. If you have a P1 and P2 license, so you can use the 30 days of signing logs, user signing logs, and up to 730 days for 2 years by the streaming the logs and Azure Logs Analytic Workspace using diagnosing setting. Something is a some setting, but for your understanding, like is a ID. If you enter ID, you can using the free. You can use 7 days. If you enter was just asking to you, and if you like the P1 P2 license, you can use the 30 days. And if you want to extend, so you need to purchase some premium like Azure Logs to an Azure Logs Analysis Workspace. So and then you can use, okay, up to 30 to 730 days. Okay, so I'm back to in the our topic. So you can see right here 30 days you can find the users logs, and by logs you can download JSON file and GSV user signing logs. And same thing is the audit logs. So audit logs means if any changes in user account, means I know the user, this one is Asif, and I want to check the if any modify any changes is happening in Asif account, so that we can go to here and we can find the data like the date, service, categories, and activity. Means sometime if you're working in an organization, just saying like as I'm unable to use this group and unable to find any message from this group. Can you check what happened in the backend? Are you receiving such type of ticket? User is not part of this group. So user saying I'm not removing someone, but I don't know who's removing and how it's happened. Means some of scenario I'm just explain to you. Means if you work in organization and if you work for any client as such type, so the challenge is that someone is just saying remove someone from group, and in the group is a two or three or four owner, okay, as a owner who's a managing of group, but no anyone like us know who's removing for me the group. The challenge is so such type of like suppose this is a group and here is a four admin and approximate 450 member, okay. So suppose 14 members who's a admin, okay. So the challenge is for removing the user from the group. So how you can identify? You need to go to the one by one who removing this person, or how you can just check. So Microsoft is a provider some of services where you can check and where you can find the who removing from the group. Okay. The point is how you can check who removing from group me by the audit logs is where you can find the data like if someone is saying who remove this user from this group, so you can see like as a category, so you can see like role management, so role user, so some like as a group management. If someone is saying who removing from this person from group, so I'm go back here, coming to this logs. First I check the users audits and just checking group management. So just checking the activities add member to group. Just saying someone is who adding this person to the group. Also you can like also they can say there's who removing this person from the group, or someone is saying who adding this person to the group. So I'm just checking like the target user ID is this one. This is a user ID. Okay, it's fine. User principal. This is a target. Is the group is this one. How you can find the groups? Like here you can see right only for ID, and you need to go here, but you can find here group display name is showing like is a CRDL hyphen M365. So by this part you can find the group who the adding group, who removing group, and some of other you can check like as a user management. And suppose someone is a reset any person the password, and the account holder open the ticket and saying I'm unable to log in. Can you check who has changed my password? He's just saying like your password is incorrect. Maybe it's someone is changing. So you can check here. Check the activities. So activities is showing like the display name is M365 portal, and user ID is over 365 admin, and operating activity type is a update password profile. Target account is this one. Modify properties. Force change the password. Force change password means like the admin side change the password. But sometimes it's just saying like means this is a object ID. Okay, and user principal who just change the account. So you can see here, okay. And user agent means user is a agent like the O365 portal, okay, for the managing a property. Modify properties you can see, right? So by the audit logs, you can check the last 30 days logs in user account. So, you can say this one is a, this point we cover here, okay, where you can find this detail, intra admin portal and user account audits is also you can find, right? Admin portal. Understand you can clear all these points, audits and signing in user account. Okay. So coming back to our audits in Microsoft Purview portal. So in here, you can target one user and you can target of it's not in limited scope in here in Microsoft audits, because you can see in the Entra is a limited only if you can focus one user, and like just signing and audits means activity logs. But coming back to in the Microsoft Purview audits, so maybe you can like select the range of time first, okay, and activity the friendly name you can see, right? You can find here for page activity file and page activity. So if you know like the exit file or change the retention label for a file. Suppose in your organization, someone is change the retention label for a file. So you want to who change this activity. So by the this point means you can select this one. You can find the activity. And the same thing is you can find the sum of different like as a deleted file mark as a record or checked in file. If someone is a check file, any SharePoint sign go and check any file, you can also find the logs, who checking the my activity, who checking the my file, who to open the file. Okay. Here is a not limit, and suppose someone is deleted file. So by the audit logs, you can find who deleted and deleted file from recycle bin. If someone is a deleted from and deleted the file from SharePoint side and deleted file from recycle bin. I will be show to later, but I'm just this one no, like a deleted file from the recycle bin. So I'm just show to you for short, and later I complete this point in the SharePoint. But I'm just show to you how we can check this point in the SharePoint. So I need to go in activity side. Suppose uh, let me check. Okay, this is your site. Okay, so if you have owner, so you can open this file. If you have member, you can find the file. This is your file, and here is the document section. Okay, so if any document attach or someone is a attach, suppose I'm just attach a file. Okay, so just click open attachment and select any one file, not for any specific, and uploaded this one. Okay, so maybe you can see right this file, and someone is deleted because like here the not limited only I am is a 6 member, so maybe any member can delete it. Okay, so deleted from here, so you can see this point deleted file, so the file is deleted now. Okay, and after that like as if file is deleted, it's moved to in the recycle bin. If I go back in recycle bin, okay, and just wait, and you can find file here, correct, and someone is just click this one and delete it from here also. So if you go back, okay, if you like go to the document and owner of this folder, the owner of this side, and just go to the file and checking the file is not showing here. So ideally just go to the recycle bin and try to check the file is visible here or not visible, but also here not visible. So he's surprised who deleted my file. So because like the user is some limited of permission, limited of resource where you just go and where you can find the data. So the case is sometimes critical, means like the file deleted and he is not working the file, he is not opening, he is not sharing the file to client or something. Just open the ticket and just saying, can you check this site? This is my site, cloud underscore IT, who deleted my site. As you admin, what you can do? You can just go to the admin center, sorry, go to admin and go to the Microsoft Purview and just check the deleted file from recycle bin. Okay. So I'm just selected recycling this 2 point. Okay. Deleted file, recycle bin. And okay, so I'm just selected this point and my target is I want to check my account, my activity, because I'm just deleted. So I want to check my activity. So I'm click this one. If they're saying like maybe if someone is just saying who deleted this file, you can just collect the information from the site and check the how many members. Okay, so you can find the here is a 6 member. So you can put here 6 member audits logs, and the base of audits you can find who deleted the file and date. Maybe you can check. Okay, date and time range. Start that. Start, this is start time and this is the end time. Okay, activity operational names. So inter-operational value is separate of column. If you have any activity operation name search for activity using their specific operation name, like as a file access, file modify, sensitivity level apply, such type you can use here. And object file folder at site, like this is my SharePoint site. So I know the SharePoint. So I'm just checking the site. This is my site. I need to if I click home. Okay, I'm just clicking in the home page. No, not in about this site. Actually, I looking for this site. So I'm just copy this point, this SharePoint site. Copy and back to the portal. And if I know the site name, you can just paste it here. Okay. And keyword, if you want to, if you have any specific keyword like a credit card, debit card, PAN card, or some keyword by the searching, so you can use the keyword search. And record type is, if you want to some other point related of record types, so can use, otherwise you can blank. And admin is like a unit is if you want to by the teamwork, so you can use this one. Search name is you maybe can like type the share point sites file deleted as a your friendly you can use. And after that I just click search. When you click the search and just wait, maybe depend of file size, so you can find the data. So I think this one is last time 3 of August. and this one is just one. I'm just running the, and job status you can see like as a quit. And after that, when it's in progress, you can find the data. It makes some time, and after that you can find the data. And last one I have just put this data, and now you can see the data, what exactly data we are checking last time. Same time activity last time we just try to check, means record types, activity word means like the check user roles, such thing, such type activity last time we ever checked. And in here you can if you check the user role, if you just find the roles, if you're talking about the access mailbox, sid mailbox, so you can find the user exit the role. So if in the detail, so you can find the dates user. If not know the who's a user, just copy this point. Okay, and need to go intra and just in home page. So you can find the sum of detail here. So what exactly we are doing? So you can find the user and activity is a mail item exit, and apps access content is here, means it's accessed by some application. So here you can find the apps access content, apps ID. By the apps ID you can find the what exact name of app. So you need to go here and you need to put paste here ID, and after that I think you can find the constants VCP size Azure virtual machine, and back to here and client apps ID. I need to check this one is what exactly client ID. Again back to the Entra and just put here, maybe you can find the in Azure. So same thing like as last time we created one machines, but after that testing I am deleted. Maybe you cannot find here. External string and external access false blind and the find of data this way. So only I'm just talking about only one file, but it depends for requirement. I mean, someone is just saying a mailbox exit or exit file, access file, replan, attachment exit. So here you can find the attachment. Operation property is fine. You can write attempt to access type is blank, and here you can find the ID message item, and ID is something like this way. So what exactly your role? You just find the audits, and share to the security team. Means security team means who's managing all the relevant of document details. Their team is decrypt the data, and after that they find the data. So here is an option like as a, like as a exporting. So if you just put this one, so it goes to exporting your data. It takes some time, and after that exporting is in progress, 0% completed. After the exporting is completed, the download will be immediately. So I'm just back to the my search, what exactly we are searching. So I want to check. So maybe you can say find the SharePoint file deletion. So it's showing like as a no data available. So, like if you delete any file, it's not immediately reflected in a Microsoft Purview portal. So, you need to wait some time, and after that, logs. So, logs is not tracked, means immediately check. So, need to wait some time. So, after that, backend of the file is data is logs available in Microsoft Purview portal, and Microsoft, then you can check the file. So, audit logs, I'm just explained to here. So, you can find out some of point how you can check the audit logs, and means audit retention period policies areas of you can configure. So you can see like audit retention period, and choosing the record types, apply the policy to. If no value selected, the policy will apply for all value within the field user. Okay, this is setting for 10 year, and searching is you can write, you can see the options. Policies already explained. Apply for policy, and some of extend you means like your user report. Go to users report. So you need to pay as you go. This is a feature of Microsoft Azure where you can pay and use the services. And moving for next topic, I will be covered tomorrow. So for today it's sufficient, and for your understanding, so you need to go through the point wise point, and check for types of question may be possible, because this is very important. If you're learning the good way, means good and understandable, so it's good for your for interview, and if upcoming interview in the future. So companies are mostly if you want to the good resource, and try to uh, isolated the good resource, so it's just asking related of Microsoft Purview. For my suggestion, so please make sure and you try to do also Google and Copilot what exactly I'm share your data and share to explain to you. So you can go to the and put the one by one and check the exact what exactly possible, what is the feature, and how we can mitigate, how we can fix the issue, how you can check the compliance. If you're not clear here, sometimes you may not sure that I'm just explain everything and you everything you understanding. So right now it's in the market is means in the current scenarios you can find the different types of options where you can like inside in deep you can analysis. It's a very important portal for if like is in for Microsoft Purview. For Microsoft Purview, if you want like a certification, so SC 401 is the certification. Okay. So this one is a information security administrator. Actually, is basically if you click this one, so this one is a cover from you can read. You can see like in implementation Microsoft Purview information production implementation and manage Microsoft Purview data loss DLP. And this one you're talking about 365 retention and recovery. And this one is a manage of inside risk. And this one is I'm just explain to you what exactly I'm explaining to audits and search activity in Microsoft Purview. So you can see right 1 hours and 35 minutes for learning if you're learning. Okay. And next one is a secure AI interaction and environment with Microsoft Purview. If you go to the Microsoft Learn profile, if you're not on Microsoft Learn profile, please create, and you can track your activity. Like if you just signing, sign, you can find the your how many content means say X you can see right 2700 XP. After that, you complete the read, it's showing in like here. So here you can see like conduct investigation Microsoft Purview audits. So understanding the Microsoft Purview audits works, configure and manage Microsoft Purview audits, configure audit retention with audits premium, run audit searchable with audits standard, investigate activity with audits premium, search for Copilot and AI apps activities, analyze and report and audit result, module assessment, and after that completed this section. The next one is a search for content with Microsoft Purview eDiscovery. So like I'm already saying like after this complete, we just go to the eDiscovery. Correct? I think it's good for you if you just go to the Microsoft. My suggestion is very good way if you like so go to the create an account learn in Microsoft.com. It's good for you, and in future if you any certification want to plan, if you want to plan for any certification from Microsoft, so we need to I also need to Microsoft learn profile learning profile. So base of learning profile by the base of email ID, you just share the learning profile ID, and you can just when you booking the when you booking the certification from Microsoft, so you need to Microsoft learn profile. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will be start tomorrow the same time. Thank you. Bye.